Welcome back. 9:43. KCTV5 is your school authority. Olathe, the kids are back in class today.
That's right. Big day for all the students and the parents. And nobody can blame parents who feel a little anxious about the return to class with COVID still spreading.
Yeah, our partners at Parents Magazine, they did a study to determine what parents are most worried about. Here's what they found out.
So at Parents Magazine, we did a big survey to find out what families are worried about this year when it comes to back to school. And what we found was actually that kids' emotional health is top of mind. Parents are more concerned about their kids' emotional health than they are about academic catch-up. And when we dug deeper into those worries, the answers were really interesting. One thing we found is that screen time is a top concern. 87% of parents said they are worried about how much screen time their kids have gotten used to over the course of the pandemic, and they're concerned about setting new limits and getting into a new routine that involves less screen time. So our advice when it comes to doing this is do it. It really is important. Kids are getting way too much screen time. We were all kind of off the hook during the pandemic. We needed that screen time for babysitting, but now it's time to set some limits. And one of the best ways to do that is to try to replace the screen time with something else. So rather than just taking it away from your kid, which can result in a battle and will likely at some point have you just give in and give it to them, set up another activity that replaces it. It might mean enrolling your kid in an activity outside the home, like soccer or theater or a set activity like that. Or it might mean if your kid was using it for socialization, let's say they played video games with friends, setting up a FaceTime session with a friend or an outdoor play date, or socializing with you or a neighbor. Finding something that scratches the same itch but doesn't involve a screen, and being organized about it is going to be really key to getting screen time back into your lives in a healthy way, and letting go of the intensity of the relationship with screen time that many of us have developed over the last few months. Finally, many families are concerned about separation anxiety. This comes up every school year. It's many children's first real separation from their parents when they go to school, whether that's kindergarten or nursery school. But even kids who are older may experience separation anxiety this year because they have been home for a while. They have gotten used to seeing their parents more, and it can feel intimidating to be gone all day at school, having meals, and everything else, and not being home. So again, practice is so important. You can practice the drop-off before school starts. Even if you can't go in the building, you can drive by, you can practice getting out, and then you can practice coming home. And you can also practice without going to school. Now is a great time to book a babysitter and have your kids stay with that babysitter while you go out to dinner or on a date or to the movies or wherever it is, and then to come home and to show them that yes, you can be apart and that mommy and daddy always come back. It also shows your kids that they can trust other adults, that if it's an adult that you trust, then they can trust that adult. Finally, when it comes to separation anxiety, one quick tip: don't make a big deal out of it when the time comes to do it in real life. So on that first day of school, whether your child's getting on the school bus or you're dropping them off, make it a quick goodbye, say, I'll see you later, have a great day, stay upbeat, stay positive, keep it short.
Keeping it short and positive, those are good tips.
There
if
you
you
go.
didn't take anything else away from that.
Now, experts say the reason for keeping it short is that the more drawn out the goodbye, the more opportunity for intense tears. Oh no, and you don't want to leave that memory in your child's head when it comes to going back to school.
Yeah.
Were there any tears this morning?
Look, when I pulled up, this is the real you guys are about to get. When I pulled up, I'm like, oh, let me take a picture. She's like, bye, I gotta go.
She's like, I have big things to do. It's a big day, Mom. I love it.
So I got one quick picture as she's like running away because she saw a friend as we were trying to say goodbye.
It's a big day for them, yeah.
There's Joe, I gotta go.
I love it.
All right, see ya.
Wishing her the best and the rest of all the kiddos heading back today. It's a big year ahead.